Inside every person lives a powerful force, the ability to change decisions, emotions, habits, and destiny instantly. This isn't some mystical concept or wishful thinking. It's the core message that Tony Robbins delivers in his transformative book, Awaken the Giant Within. Today, we're diving deep into the principles that can help you master your inner world to create the outer world you desire. Think about it for a moment. What if you could take complete control over your life starting right now? What if the power to reshape your future was already within your grasp? Robbins argues that it absolutely is, and he provides a roadmap to unlock it. The foundation of personal transformation begins with understanding that your destiny is shaped not by conditions, but by decisions. Every moment of every day, you're making choices that either move you toward your goals or away from them. The quality of your decisions determines the quality of your life. When you decide to take control, you're not just choosing an action, you're choosing who you become. But here's where it gets interesting. Your decisions are heavily influenced by your beliefs, and beliefs act like invisible filters through which you view the world. Empowering beliefs create confidence and momentum. They whisper, "You can do this. You've got what it takes." Limiting beliefs, on the other hand, create fear and inaction. They tell you, "You're not smart enough, not talented enough, not worthy enough." The key insight here is that you can upgrade your beliefs to upgrade your life. When you consciously choose beliefs that serve you, you literally rewire your brain for success. You start seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You find solutions where you once found excuses. Now let's talk about what drives human behavior at the most fundamental level, the pain and pleasure principle. Everything you do is motivated by either avoiding pain or gaining pleasure. This isn't just psychology, it's human nature. The problem is that most people associate pain with the very changes that would improve their lives, and pleasure with the habits that hold them back. Robbins teaches us to flip this script. Attach pain to old behavior and attach pleasure to new behavior. Want to quit smoking? Link massive pain to continuing the habit and massive pleasure to being smoke-free. Want to exercise regularly? Connect pain to being sedentary and pleasure to being fit and energetic. When you master this principle, you can change any habit almost instantly. But what about those moments when emotions threaten to derail your progress? Here's where emotional mastery comes into play. Robbins reveals that you can master your emotions instantly by changing three things: your physiology, your focus, and your language. Emotion follows motion. When you change how you move your body, you change how you feel. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and smile. Your emotional state will shift immediately. Your focus determines your reality. Whatever you focus on, you feel. Focus on problems, and you'll feel overwhelmed. Focus on solutions, and you'll feel empowered. The language you use both internally and externally shapes your experience. Instead of saying, "I have to," say, "I get to." Instead of "this is terrible," try, "this is challenging, and I'm growing stronger." The quality of your life depends on the quality of your questions. Most people ask disempowering questions like, "Why does this always happen to me?" or "What's wrong with me?" These questions lead your brain to find answers that make you feel worse. Instead, ask empowering questions like, "How can I use this experience to grow?" or "What can I learn from this situation?" Better questions lead to better answers, which lead to better results. Your values, rules, and identity form the trinity that determines your happiness and success. Values are what's most important to you, things like love, growth, contribution, or freedom. Rules are the conditions you've set for feeling good about yourself and your life. Identity is how you see yourself at the deepest level. Here's the challenge. Many people have unclear values, rigid rules, and limiting identities. They don't know what truly matters to them. They've created impossible standards for happiness, and they see themselves as victims rather than creators. When you clarify your values, create flexible rules that serve you, and develop an empowering identity, you eliminate most of the inner conflict that creates stress and unhappiness. Goal setting becomes the vehicle for life mastery. But not just any goals, compelling goals that pull you forward with magnetic force. Robbins emphasizes that you must set goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. More importantly, you must connect massive emotional intensity to achieving them. The secret to achieving any goal is breaking through your limits and taking massive action. Most people take tentative steps toward their dreams, then wonder why they don't get massive results. The formula is simple. Massive action creates massive results. Consistent massive action creates consistent massive results. Daily rituals become the foundation that supports this massive action. Small daily practices like morning priming, gratitude exercises, physical movement, and continuous learning awaken your inner power. These aren't just nice-to-have habits, they're the daily disciplines that separate those who achieve their dreams from those who just dream about them. The morning priming ritual alone can transform your entire day. Spend just 10 minutes each morning focusing on gratitude, visualizing your goals, and setting your emotional state. This simple practice programs your mind for success before the world has a chance to program it for mediocrity. Physical movement isn't just about fitness, it's about energy management. When you move your body regularly, you increase your capacity for everything else. You think more clearly, feel more confident, and have more energy to pursue your goals. Continuous learning keeps your mind sharp and your possibilities expanding. In a rapidly changing world, the person who stops learning stops growing. Make learning a daily habit, and you'll never become obsolete. But here's the ultimate truth that Robbins wants you to understand. You are not limited by resources, you are limited by resourcefulness. It's not about what you have, it's about what you do with what you have. History is filled with people who achieved extraordinary things with ordinary resources because they were extraordinarily resourceful. Resourcefulness means finding a way when there seems to be no way. It means being creative, persistent, and solution-focused. It means refusing to accept limitations as permanent and instead seeing them as temporary challenges to overcome. The giant within you is not some future version of yourself that you might become someday. It's who you are right now, waiting to be awakened. Every principle we've discussed, the power of decisions, upgrading beliefs, leveraging pain and pleasure, mastering emotions, asking better questions, aligning values and identity, setting compelling goals, taking massive action, and developing daily rituals, these are all tools to awaken that giant. Your destiny is not determined by your past, your circumstances, or your current limitations. Your destiny is determined by the decisions you make and the actions you take starting right now. You have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. The only question is, will you awaken the giant within and take control of your destiny? The power is in your hands. The time is now. Your extraordinary life is waiting.